actually can't believe that more people aren't talking about this. But if you want to know what this one thing is that you really need to pay attention to when it comes to dating and building a relationship of love in your life, stick around. Portia the Communicator, and welcome to my channel. In this video, we're going to talk about one major thing to pay attention to when you are dating in this new year, in this new season. I want to also give a shout out to all the new subscribers who have joined this new channel of mine. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being here. If you find that you like any of the content that I discuss in this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video so that it can be beneficial for someone else too. Also, I do have an announcement. Stick to the very end. There's something that I do want to share with you, so stay tuned for that. But to quickly dive in, what is this one thing that I feel we all need, not just today, but tomorrow, and that we needed in yesteryear? It is simply discernment. Increasing our spiritual internal discernment, or your intuition. Paying attention to that, because it does not matter how much you pray for a partner, a spouse, a boyfriend, a girlfriend. It doesn't matter the manifesting rituals you do, the spells and incantations you put in motion. None of that matters. Because if you don't know how to tell who's who, if you don't know how to read someone's character from the jump, it is a waste of time, and sometimes to your own demise. You might as well wear a blindfold and a helmet because you may just be in for a bumpy ride without it. Not paying attention to your intuition or honoring your inner voice will have you ignoring red flags, major red flags that are often hidden in plain sight, but hiding behind charm, dollar signs, and physical attraction, which, for instance, is what narcissism loves to cloak itself in. Narcissists, manipulators, and abusers love to dress themselves up in these things, and you have got to be able to know how to snuff it out before you get so emotionally hooked and reeled into a situation that is doomed for destruction. And especially with everything that is going on in the world right now, you really need to know who is actually for you versus who is secretly competing, fighting, and warring against you. So let's talk about, how do you actually increase your discernment? I'm going to share with you one major way and then something else as well. But I already alluded to it, and it's simply not ignoring the things that you hear, the things that you see, the things that you feel, and the things that you think. So when someone tries to tell you something that contradicts what they already said, don't ignore it. When someone tries to tell you you didn't see what you actually saw on the phone or with that other person that they were standing next to, don't ignore it. When you start to feel those feelings of, this does not feel comfortable for me, don't ignore it. When you start to think thoughts and it's like, wait a minute, where is that coming from? Don't ignore it. Now, it doesn't mean that you take all of this stuff and you start firing off accusations and allegations of X, Y, and Z toward another person. It simply means that you are gathering intel, you are observing, you are taking notes, and you are writing out, documenting pros and cons. You need to assess within yourself, how are you summing up at the end of the day with a particular person and or situation? That's something that you can do to really take stock specifically and in more detail about what is coming up for you and what is true or what is so for you. You have to learn to value yourself, value your own knowledge, your inner knowing, your inner wisdom, your inner guidance. Value that above anyone else or anything else that someone can say to try to convince you otherwise. Because when the right person comes along that aligns with your soul, that aligns with the truth, that aligns with love, you're not going to have to be convinced out of what you know was real or is real for you. So my biggest thing to you is, do not ignore, again, what you see, what you hear, what you feel, and what you think, because your internal sensibilities are working properly, and that's how you know they are. When you start to think and feel and hear and see those things, it's for a reason. It's on purpose. Do not cancel them out. Second thing that you can do to increase your discernment, your spiritual intuition, is to ask for confirmation concerning a person. And there are two ways that you can do this. The first way is more practical, and that is simply asking someone who you know and trust, one of your tried and trues, ask them to vet whoever it is that you're dating or considering a commitment with. Let them be around that person and be open and honest to whatever feedback they provide, because this is a system of safety and parameters for you. So you want to make sure that everything is not all in your head, the good and all the things that you see with whatever potential rose-colored glasses you're wearing. You want to make sure that you are getting a balanced perspective on an individual with outside eyes, and again, from someone that you trust. The second way that you can seek out confirmation is a little woo-woo, but I do believe in both the practical and the woo-woo here on this channel. So that is simply asking via prayer or through whatever other spiritual methods that align with your spiritual practices and customs. You want to make sure that you are giving yourself the opportunity to receive divine answers. And a lot of times, those do not come immediately. It's not this audible, booming voice that comes from the star that says, this person is going to be a jackass, or this person is the one. It doesn't really happen like that for most of us. So when I say ask in prayer or seek out spiritual counsel, some other sort of medium to help you decipher who is who, sometimes that means being patient and waiting for those answers to come by way of a situation. You can receive revelation in a conversation that you have with that person, or some sort of unfolding or development of a particular happenstance that will show you yes or leaning more toward no. It might also come by way of other divine means, such as you have a dream and you wake up and it's like, oh my God, what was that about? Or, ooh, I think I know what that was about. So you just want to be mindful of the different ways that answers can come. And a lot of times answers come over time, and you have to be willing to be patient. But the other thing that I want to say with that is, once you start receiving the guidance, once you start receiving those answers and those hints, pay attention. Don't ignore them. And then make the choice you need to accordingly. Follow the guidance. Be obedient. Make the right decision that is going to be in your best interest. And how do you know that? Utilizing your spiritual discernment. You will know by way of the path of peace. Whichever path, when you consider, if I decide to stick it out with this person, if I decide to go my separate way, whichever way, when you think about them individually, gives you the most peace and security within your soul, within your spirit. That's how you know that you are making the right choice. Okay, so I hope that these things have helped and served you. If they have, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, share the video if you feel it can be beneficial. And as I mentioned earlier on that I had an announcement, I want to let you know I am hosting an online day party Saturday, February 8th from 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going to be playing tonight's conversation cards, date night edition. It is both for men and women, singles and couples. And so if that's something that you would love to participate in, it's absolutely free to attend. Click the registration link in my description box. Sign up today. That way you've already got the information ahead of time. Love to have you join the meetup community where we do monthly workshops and things of that nature. nature. And so this one is going to be fun. If you find that you are stuck in a relationship rut, stuck in some of the things that I've mentioned in this video, I have free guides on my website to help you decipher what may actually be keeping you in the same cycles. Take advantage of those free resources. And if you want to take it a step further, I have a program titled Rewire for Love that is specifically designed to take you from point A to Z, out of your dysfunctional, dissatisfying relationship situation, or rather the lack thereof, into the life of partnership and love you desire and deserve. Book a free consultation with me today so we can talk about how to jumpstart your relationship transformation ASAP. All right, again, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share the information if you know that it can help somebody else. I appreciate you for being here, for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned, be blessed, and bye for now.